Alrighty, yo, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. DDG94 here, back with another reaction video. Today, we finna react to songs that Babyface produced with the male artists. This should be an interesting one. This is about culturalist theory. Without further ado, let's get right into it.
Kenneth Babyface Edmonds is responsible for penning more R&B music to touch the charts than any other R&B singer-songwriter you can think of. While his own voice was cold enough to deliver every hit he'd written for himself alone, due to the kindness of his heart and maybe a little profit sharing, he provided peers and up-and-comers the opportunity to feast off of his talents as well. Some are career-defining tracks, some are classic deep cuts. And while we could go on for days describing the advantage of having such a brilliant pensman in your corner, for this installment of our Respect the Pen series, let's just take a look at the selection of the top 10 hits he put his stamp on for the fellas making waves in the 90s. No more than 2 per artist. Before we dive in, thumbs up if you like it, share and subscribe if you love it, join Patreon for exclusive content to support it. Now that that's out of the way, let's get to it. Number 10, So Sexual, Cisco. If you're in the know, then shout out to you, but if you're surprised to see this song on the list, then that's okay too. With a catalog of songs written by one of the most significant contributors to love music, never was he so explicit when writing songs mentioning sex. With that said, it's no surprise to see his name next to one of the most popular songs on Cisco's first solo album, Unleash the Dragon. Even if underrated, it is a hard-hitting song with subject matter that is accurate to the track's title. If you were into R&B music in '99, then you already know how hard this song went. You would have really been on it had this song been put out as a single like it was supposed to off this quintuple platinum album. That's 5 times platinum. But the content was considered too racy for the radio. A hilarious statement in hindsight, given how much gets on the radio these days. But with help from Babyface singing on the chorus, Cisco delivers a masterpiece on this one with heavy replay value on the album. Not suggesting the song had a chance at topping the success of the Thong Song, because hell no. But even without being a single from the project, the song made waves among those outside at the time and became a staple of the self-created slow jam mix.
I don't agree with this at all. Like, why we just can't? What cultural theory? Why y'all just can't keep it simple, bro? They gotta be so out the box. Just keep it simple, brothers. My brothers and sisters, please, just keep it simple. Y'all always gotta go outside the box. And then y'all wonder why people be on y'all ass. What we do? Why everybody on it? Cause y'all keep doing shit. Come on, man. We could have chose better than this. Come on, Babyface got so many songs. We chose this one. Come on, G.
Quick question, where do you place Unleash the Dragon on your 90s R&B ratings? Comment below and let us know. Number 9, These Are the Times, Dru Hill.
Damn.
When you genuinely love R&B, some songs come on and you can't help but close your eyes and hit that first note. It's as if you are a mere mortal, and when the vocals drop, you jump in that phone booth and become Superman. Damn, did we just say phone booth? Example, as soon as you hear that melody coming up on These Are the Times, you can't help but chime in as Jazz sings, I know that you're a sexy thing. It's taking everything in me. Some music is just timeless, and no matter where you are when you hear it, you go right back to the moment you finally learned the words to sing along. That's the genius of Babyface. While Dru Hill were in their stride as one of the best R&B groups of the era, it was only right that Babyface penned a hit to add to their catalog of slaps. The Three Musketeer Man in the Mask theme video was hilarious though. Not purposely, but when Cisco took that mask off, and when the other 3 with their sword fighting in the costumes. Anyway, the song hit number 5 on the R&B chart and stayed there for 21 weeks, while in the UK it became their highest charting single to date. Number 8, I Care About You, Milestone. At this point, we all know what happens when Babyface gets his hand on any part of a movie soundtrack. Only this time he was handed a chance that allowed him to write for himself and his brothers Kevin and Melvin of After 7, alongside brothers Casey and JoJo. As a fictional group from the movie Soul Food, Babyface was allowed to create a song for the quintet Milestone titled I Care About You. While the group was created for the movie storyline, almost like the 5 Heartbeats, it spilled into reality as the demand for the fictional group, minus the character Miles from the film, led to discussions of creating an actual album outside of the film. However, due to contractual conflicts, nothing came to fruition. But during Babyface's 1997 episode of MTV's Unplugged, the group gave a live performance, leaving fans thirsting for what could have been. The song reached number 1 on the adult R&B charts and contributed to the album's double platinum status. It wasn't the only song Face wrote for the soundtrack, and even at double platinum, it wasn't the most successful song to come from it either. More on that later. Number 7, Someone to Love, John B. While this is a list of tracks Babyface crafted for artists other than himself, creating a record for someone who mirrors the man so closely, vocally of course, feels like a cheat code. In 1995, the world was introduced to recording artist John B., an R&B crooner who stepped into the game brandishing a voice that the R&B world was already primed for. The confusion audiences felt when listening to a song that sounded like Babyface featuring Babyface both shocked and impressed fans as the duo took turns serving up some of the smoothest vocals possible on Someone to Love. The effortless chemistry on the track not only landed the song at number 10 on Billboard and number 7 on Hot R&B and Hip Hop, but also earned it a Grammy nomination for Best Pop Collab. The song featured on John's debut album Bonafide, which was executive produced by Face himself and also appeared on the Bad Boy soundtrack. The song comes second only to John's hit They Don't Know in his catalog of singles, though some may argue his collab Are You Still Down featuring Pac is his best single. Either way, the song still slaps today and sits comfortably on the couch with the other Blue Eyed Soul legends. By the way, who do you have sitting at the head of the Blue Eyed Soul dinner table? Robin Thicke? One of the Justins? Let us know in the comments. Number 6, My, Johnny Gill.
Okay, finally.
Foregoing the puppy love approach in favor of making grown man demands, Babyface took his time with this Quiet Storm anthem. Featuring background vocals by the world-renowned group After 7 and the legendary saxophonist Kenny G, the instrumental song easily slid to the number 1 spot on the R&B charts. And for sure, we have to mention how Johnny Gill decided to bring the church to the slow jam and Powerhouse to lead. Following the up-tempo first single Rub You the Right Way off of his 1990 self-titled album, fans were reintroduced to the soul-stirring vocals Johnny was known for. With the help of the single, the album went double platinum and opened the door wide enough for the New Edition alum to announce himself as a solo act. Though the record's energy may have matched the bedroom sentiments singers like Teddy P were known for, lyrically it paid homage to a man appreciating the beauty of his woman. Of course, when performing this track on the road next to songs like There You Go, also written by Babyface for Johnny, featured on the Boomerang soundtrack, it's hard to separate the sounds from the situations. The true definition of grown folks music right there. Remember those albums that changed everything? The ones you played on repeat? Number 5, Ready or Not, After 7.
You said once that Babyface did, man. I thought you said this was for songs that Babyface wasn't on. Technically, Babyface was on this.
Being the younger brother of 2 highly talented singers and having the ability to write their classic hits was a dream come true for Babyface. The group After 7, named by Face himself, consisted of big bros Melvin and Kevon Edmonds and their friend Keith Mitchell. Face played a major part in the rocket ship that propelled Bobby Brown with his strategic use of the sounds of New Jack Swing. The same could be said for the heavy hand he had with After 7's late 80s, early 90s run and their self-titled debut album. Babyface always seemed to be involved in his self-titled debuts, almost like his name was on the line. Anyway, though the album was released in '89, it was in 1990 when both chart-topping singles dropped, pushing the album to platinum status. Can't Stop is a dance floor banger with a cold melodic chorus, and Ready or Not is a poetic, love-driven promise of forever, timeless ballad. The thoughtful back and forth between Melvin, the deeper voiced brother opposite Kevon, the higher octave singer, and Keith, blending the two in melody, was a mix of perfection, delivering the ballads only Babyface could cook up. The trio had a great run throughout the 90s and left its signature on the wall of successful 90s groups. Rest in power, Mr. Melvin Edmonds. Number 4, End of the Road, Boyz II Men.
Okay.
While this spot could have easily been I'll Make Love to You, which Babyface also wrote for the group, and was slightly more successful, instead we will go with End of the Road. When we say that the first choice initially had a slight edge, we're referring to the 1 week difference in days at the number 1 spot on the chart. What really sets the two songs apart and why this track stands above the others is the closing. That acapella performance with Wanye losing his mind on the ad-libs leaves a spiritual haunting that cannot be described unless you're a music lover. Ironically, when Face wrote the track, he had plans to keep it for himself, Thankfully, he understood that his delivery of the track would not compare to the harmony and standout performance Boyz II Men gave it. Not that Face didn't have the vocals to make the song something special, but real recognized real, and he definitely made the right decision. Number 3, Humping Around, Bobby Brown. In the 80s, the world of R&B was...
Got all the Bobby Brown songs. You chose this one, though. This one, though, out of all the Bobby Brown songs, this one, not Don't Be Cruel, Every Little Step. No, this the one. I mean, don't get it twisted. It's a great song, but still, just saying, there were better options. I'm just saying.
Rocked by the introduction of Teddy Riley's signature New Jack Swing production style, which changed the way singers approached the genre. The slow jams took a full back seat to the dance-heavy up-tempo style of music, which was perfect for the bad boy of R&B, Bobby Brown, whose second solo album, Don't Be Cruel, serves as a time capsule for the sound. During that time, Babyface's pen was responsible for inking the majority of his hit singles. So when Bobby crafted his first album of the 90s, specifically 1992, and he assembled a team to carry the energy he ended the 80s with, he took a if it ain't broke, don't fix it approach. At this junction, Teddy took over behind the boards, with Bobby taking a more demanding role in the direction of his music. You better believe Babyface made sure to make his presence known on the handful of singles dropped. For Bobby's self-titled album, Face penned his biggest hit from the 90s, if we aren't counting his collab with Glenn Medeiros on his single She Ain't Worth It. The New Jack dance track Humping Around dropped and reached number 3 on the US charts and top charts worldwide. The ironic infidelity descriptive lyrics fueled the flames already blazing around the rumors about Bobby and Whitney's marriage at the time. Not saying the controversy surrounding the timing helped the success of the song, that literally describes a man questioning her trustworthiness, was intentional, but damn sure didn't hurt. Number 2, A Song for Mama, Boyz II Men. Typically, we don't like repeating artists on these lists, but sometimes we gotta do what's necessary. In 1997, Babyface created the title track for a classic film, the last top 10 hit for an iconic group, and one of the most valued yet least replayed songs in R&B history. Least replayed not due to the quality of the song, but due to the emotions it extracts from its listeners. Boyz II Men's platinum NAACP award-winning track A Song for Mama dropped and took the hearts of millions on an emotional roller coaster of love and appreciation for the woman who birthed them. Hearing the group harmonize all their mother meant to them before allowing Wanya to fill the track's climax with vocal runs that seem to escape from his soul will bring a grown man to tears. Today, the song is considered a Mother's Day anthem, though some may refrain from playing it because it may fill the room with sorrow. Some songs are meant only for particular moments, and that's exactly what Face gave us here. Perhaps this one gives us a peek into Babyface's reverence for his own mother, who raised 6 boys by herself after his father passed. Before we tell you what it is, hit that pause button, tap in and tell us what you think number 1 is. And while you're there, like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss a list. Alright, let's wrap this up. Number 1, Can We Talk, Tevin Campbell.
I'm about to say, number 1 gotta be Tevin, bro. This is it. Hey, say what you want. I wouldn't necessarily say, I wouldn't say these songs. I wouldn't say the song is better than anything off Bobby, Don't Be Cruel album. But I'm gonna say it's right up there with him. So I don't have a problem with this being number 1.
Now, many people may disagree with the placement of this track, but let's break it down. While this song defined the career of one of the greatest young vocalists of all time, it also serves as a measuring stick for up-and-coming vocalists to this day. Obviously, Babyface laced the lyrics, that's what he does, but it was the performance of a young man from Texas named Tevin Campbell who sang the song in a way that inspired millions to mimic it. The 90s defining hit even inspired the Can We Talk challenge decades later, with musical artists taking turns attempting to match what 17-year-old Tevin did years ago. Some of them should have been left in the drafts. While it was rumored that the song was initially intended to be performed by Usher, Babyface later debunked that rumor, claiming he wrote the music for Tevin at the request of Quincy Jones. The lyrical inspiration came from Face's own shy childhood experience and serves as the anthem for the youngsters who are too timid to approach a crush. And just like the relevance of the 90s R&B monster hit will never die, neither will the respect we have for Babyface's pen. With 26 #1 hits and 14 Grammy nominations, winning 4 of them, there's no argument who the king was. Babyface not only crafted classic soundtracks for iconic films, but also wrote the songs to the soundtracks of our lives. The man deserves every accolade and all the homage he can receive. Many careers were boosted, and some were created behind the genius that is Babyface. Stick around and check some of them out right here on CT. I'm QB, we out.
Alright. So I'm gonna give y'all my top 10. I might piggyback off a couple of these songs that's on here. But if I had to start a list like number 10, I'm gonna go Charlie Wilson. There goes my baby. There goes my destiny. Only this one for me to come a baby. Yeah, I would do that at number 10. Fucking number 9. No. Number 10, I'll put Chris Brown. Who's gonna fuck you like me? Nobody. I put that at number 10. Then Charlie Wilson at number 9. Then after that, I would put Johnny Gill, My on there for number 8. Number 7, I'll make love to you like you want me to. I'll put it at number 7. Then I'm gonna put to the end of the road. I'm gonna put that at number 6. Then at number 5. Number 5. Number 5, damn. Number 5, let me see, because they did have some good entries on here. My was a good entry. Try to see. You know what? I'm gonna put damn near from. I'm gonna put Tevin Campbell. Can we talk at number 5? Then the rest just gonna be Bobby shit. That's gonna be my top 10, bro. If we talking male artists, now female artists. That spans years, okay? That spans years with the women's, but we'll get there when we get there. But anyways, though, that's just go about do it for this one. I'll see y'all in the next video. Till then, deuces.